And pop it. Sit up. That's it. And one more with step. First one. Pretty easy. 540. Yeah. Easy. Where's the 540 you were thinking?
We're gonna do that one too.
540. 540 round muscle. We're gonna do our 540 view kick first. Hands up and fun. And just keep that like behind you. You double. Go. Set. Net. That's it. That's it. And did anyone slow? I don't know. Something very different stuff. We'll also spraying on the floor. Next one, we're going to put our right foot in front. And you remember the other type of 540 kick we did? Be about 8 months ago. Yesterday? Alright. Your tornado kick, 540 tornado kick. Let's warm up with just the normal tornado first. One. Same leg. Go. Set. And now, other leg. The back swing. One. Go. Set. Now, we're going to go back in front. Turn. Yup. Yup. Hill. And same foot line. Lock up that front. Yes. In. Up. Doesn't have to be high. That foot line first. 2. Set. Oh, hard. And then we'll switch other foot. Fine. Jump kick. More like our kick. Go. Turn. Kick. Set. And either of you guys bring your knives to that. If you want. Yeah. Ready? I think that's cool. Yeah. Right there. Go through your cut. Do you want a knife or machete?
Perfect. Little backpack. Probably better use a big one for visibility purposes. Thank you. Your Grandmaster bought me this. Yeah.
At the military circle, so on Morse Road. So, this is not a, I mean, don't be wrong, it is sharp and it can cut, but it's not. Right? This is a lot more like what the Merrill said, like a machete, like a chopping style weapon, as opposed to something you would use with like a slashing style, like you use the knife. Makes sense? These are typically like Southeast Asia, Polynesia, Micronesia, Polynesia, like that area. Okay? Like Filipino martial arts system might be something like this. And again, it's very much a dense jungle area, so used for clearing, like we said, right? But URs, definitely a lot more a cutting style tool. We're going to review a little bit of our basic method. Let's go ahead and scoot up a little bit. And so your right leg in front. When you knife fight, you always want to have your knife between you and your opponent. You can't try to put this hand out in front, but what's going to happen to your hand? You're going to get cut. Okay? And when you get cut, you go into shock, your body opens up, you can't hold your weapon anymore, a lot of problems. Okay? So better to have your knife in front. You're still probably going to get cut. Okay? But the idea is to not get cut. So we're going to come up and then back the other way. So we're using that little figure 8 loop, tracing that line, coming up, trying to stay inside of our body space. You don't want to be all the way over here. Okay? Stay nice and tight. Moving this knife up and down. Good. Let your shoulder work, let your hips work. Okay, good. How's that feel? You starting to fatigue at all? Your shoulder getting a little bit warmed up, your back leg should be definitely bearing your body weight. We always want to be heavy on that back leg. That helps us push ourselves forward. That also makes our front foot very light, so I can withdraw that step quickly and then shift my weight again. And now I've cleared as much space as I reasonably could. Make sense? Okay. Move here. Figure 8s. Smooth. Now, try using that back hand to support at the elbow position. Let it do the pushing. Let it do the pulling. And that back leg, still working hard, but your front hand should get a little bit of a reprieve. You'll get a break from the assistance of your back hand. Okay. Now, big toe. Down. Okay, go instructor Merrill with my partner. Lesson. Step forward. We do the same thing. Gloria. You guys, knife position. Weapon out. Good. Now fighting stand. Stop. Yeah, hand up in front. I'm going to use this first movement. I'm going to cut up and across the inside of the arm, up and across the inside of the arm, and then return to my stance position here. Now, opponent, partner, same thing. Using their knife, come up and cut across the inside of the arm, and then circling back, coming up and across the inside of the arm, and then rechamber back into that body position. Now, from the outside, same thing. Cut up 1, cut up 2, chamber it back. Partner, same thing. Cut up 1, cut up 2, chamber it back up. So we go hump, good, red. Partner goes, good, red. Same thing, up, red. Okay, good. You guys back and forth, yeah? Okay. Now, when I first taught this skill, first taught young me, I was teaching Beely, okay? And she didn't have a classmate, okay? So what do? I used that bamboo bush right there, or maybe another copper one. So the point is, what they're working on right now with their knife, you don't need to have a person's arm to work with. I had her tracing those figure 8s around the leaves on the bamboo plate. So you can do the exact same thing they're doing right now with anything that you can practice with that extends at all. So the idea is to come up and to get that cutting movement across the bottom side of the arm. So just make sure that you're coming up, okay? Okay, now, again, in order to make this a little bit more realistic, okay, when did I use this technique? Okay, so we have 2 options, right? He's got his knife out, yeah. Am I gonna go after him to get that, or am I gonna wait till he brings his knife to me? I'm gonna wait for him to bring his knife to me. So when I'm watching you guys, just hand up, please, and you're coming forward to get that, okay? We wanna have the opposite mindset. So we're gonna take the knife, we're gonna bring it right into our face position here, okay? Then I'm gonna withdraw 1, and then 2, and then I come forward to him. And then he comes, 1, 2, and then he comes forward to me, and I withdraw, 1, 2, coming forward, 1, 2, and then I withdraw. Good. Good. See it? Okay. Maybe do his arm a little bit more on the outside cut. Yeah. Okay, So one more time right here. When he comes in, I'm going to bring this guy almost like straight up on the inside of his arm. Okay, now I'm coming all the way up here. Clearly, I would not do this, right? So just for clarification, I want to be coming up. So this little line right here, same kind of thing. Just trace it right along the inside of the arm. Come back the other way. Same thing. Up, up. Okay. So make sure you get from your withdrawal all the way up on the inside of the arm, all the way up on the outside of the arm, hold hard in the face. 1, 2, up, up. Yeah. Oh, looks much better. Good. All right, we're going to stick with coming from the outside and then in the inside. So really, how many of these counter cuts do you need? We give you one. Okay. So if I miss on the first one and okay, he's going to keep coming anyway, right? Well, we want to practice both sides. So using our partner's arm, that's fine. So I'm going to stick with that for right now. But just remember, if you're getting into a context where you're using your knife sparring drill a little bit, you don't have to worry about doing both sides. Okay. Now it might work out that they'll leave their arm there for you maybe once, probably not even twice. Okay. So we go from here. I come up 1, and now I want to come from this position here. Okay. My body weight clearly on my back leg, right? So I'm going to sidestep here and then just keep the knife up. Then I'm going to pivot and bring the knife back the other way. There. Okay. So one more time, starting from here. He's going to come forward into my space. I'm going to practice that one. Okay. But my combination is really going to be built off of that movement right there. Now, I'm going to keep my weight on my back leg. I'm going to lunge forward. I don't need to change the line of the knife at all. And then it spins in place. I come back the other way with my step. Good? Okay, so here, we're going to be 1, 2, and then straight up the neck. Yes? Okay, so finish with your left foot in front, right side behind. Instructor Merrill will do the same thing, so Chris, can follow, please. I come forward here. He's going to come 1, 2, and then his knife is right there. He's going to slide out, and then step. Good? Okay, good. Come. Yeah. Go ahead and take that last step, your foot and your knife together. Yeah. But you don't have to like all the way behind you. But try to finish here. All right, one more time. First one, good practice. Second one builds our combo. So after I cut up this way, the edge of my weapon here goes straight to his neck. Right? And I'm obviously, okay, so if I was, here, right? Drag it through, turn it around, step back, cut. Yeah? Now from here, step back and chamber it up. So that works well, okay? So from here, after I finish my cut movement, I'm going to step back with my right foot and threaten. Now he faces me, and he goes through the same pattern. Comes up 1, comes up 2, cuts across my neck, steps away, and then step back again to stab me, and I turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, step back to stab, and he turns into that space. 1, 2, cross the neck, stepping back, steps in to stab, I withdraw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when you stab here, okay, you're here, Hudson. I want you to step back and stab. Good. Keep that right leg in front. Right leg. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back this up. Okay, slight modification, but still same stepping, not really changing much of anything, except for instead of cutting, we're going to incorporate a little bit of stab. Okay, so start the same way. I'm going to come up this way, follow this, and then I'm going to go up this way too. Then when I lunge with my right foot, I'm just going to stab with that guy. Then I'm going to come around and cut. Now I'm going to stab with this guy. He's going to go 1, 2, and then as he lunges, he's just going to stab with that guy. Good. And then step back, cut, come in and stab me. I'm going to turn. My right foot's still in front. Yeah. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little early. That's okay. Okay, so from here, step left, step right. Step more than that. There's one kind of thought. Maybe I gave away. These are better. Nice steps more nice. So a little pattern work, right? There are several sequences in gun heat where we're using that stab after that figure 8 movement, right? Okay, so that one is drafted from your form. We'll also use that Z cut prior to the stab as well. Okay. The last thing I want you guys to work on before we spar a little bit is you're going to square up with each other. And again, here. So knife here, your knife there. Okay. So really heavy on my back foot, right? So if he's coming in, he wants to attack me, I'm going to kick. Yes. Okay. You got to be fast though. All right. So one more time. Come in. I can come up underneath that. Or very simple. As he comes in, kick the knife out of the way. Kick the knife out of his hand. Okay. Now, if he's got a knife like this, do not attempt to kick the knife out of his hand. Okay? But again, if he's coming in, front kick, you can move his arm. You can strike underneath really well and force them out of their line at best, or sorry, at least at best, dislodge the weapon. Okay? So how this practice works, you guys are here. So very heavy on my back leg. He comes into me, I kick that arm. Good. And he's going to back up, heavy on his back leg. I'm going to lunge in, kick my arm. Yes. Like this. Understand? Back and forth. 3 times each. All right, practice behind you, okay? You're both still too heavy on this foot, right? Too heavy on your front foot. So when he's coming into attack, I'm having to like push for that, okay? Really heavy on your back foot. Like there's no weight here at all, okay? Just enough for my toes. Now, pretty quick. My body moving back, right things a little bit. I use my toes. Okay? You try to spring back a little bit, head up, back it up, leg push off that foot in a distance, keep your posture, I have to lean back in my leg. If I do that, I lose my balance. I'll lose a lot more than the fight. Okay? Keep your balance, heavy on your back leg, back up a little bit, kick. Better, good. On your body leg. Heavy on your back leg. Don't tip the push on your front leg. Into the elbow area. Yeah. Good, all right. Cover this edge of your weapon. It's not any fun at all. Be really careful with the little money. It's not sharp. Great. Yes. A lot longer. No. Blue, you are. You get good. All right. So, all right, good try. Good. Ready. if I have my option here. So I want to think about it in terms of patterns as far as knife, and I can use my knife again, right? But if I hit with my knife here and open up his body there, now his knife's all the way out. I've already cut him, and now I have access to the body here. Okay, so we're looking at he's coming in. I might cut him and clear his arm that way. Okay, try to think in terms of knife in hand. Okay, don't think in terms of hand and then knife. I want to be here. If he comes in, I open up. Now, stab. I can control the weapon. Okay. Best case scenario, I get a nice grip position here while I'm burying my knife in here. But worst case scenario, I just open them up, and now I have access here without having to worry about knife being up. Right? All right. Before we got offhand over. Always back to the back leg. You might move into the front foot when you attack, and you're right back on your back leg. Oh, man. I got you must have hand on front of you. Move. All right, now say, well, how do you 3.5 inches maximum length from the blade you want to carry? Carrying knife is 3.5 inches. Yeah, that's like. Okay. Did that with your 3.5 inch knife. Okay, so it's a different game. Okay, with a giant 18-inch blade. Oh, okay, sure, right? Yeah, but we get to about. Your white stripe requirement is knife sparring. I know you guys have been doing this stuff before. Fun, practice, and carry it out. Plus, likely to encounter a knife itself. And some push-up practice. Moving body awareness, distribution, pattern work, combination work. Really good to full verification. Nice sparring, respect the weapon well. What a lot of just banging on each other. Well,
Continue. Kenyat. Ini pasarida, Ariani, Kesha.
What's up?